In the early dawn, the temple grounds were silent, save for the gentle rustling of bamboo leaves in the wind. Kaito, sitting in the meditation hall, tried to quiet his mind. The announcement of the abbot's test had stirred a whirlwind of thoughts within him. The test was simple in its design but profound in its implications. Each monk would be given a single bamboo stick and would have until sunset to demonstrate their understanding of Zen. The elders had said that the solution would not be found in books or in discussion, but in the very essence of Zen itself. As the sun began its ascent, Kaito took his bamboo stick and wandered through the temple's bamboo forest. He watched as the morning light filtered through the leaves, casting intricate patterns on the ground. He heard the wind whispering through the bamboo, each sound distinct, yet part of a greater harmony. Kaito's mind raced with possibilities. Should he meditate deeply and wait for enlightenment to strike? Should he craft a profound statement or write a verse? Every idea seemed inadequate. The more he thought, the more distant the answer seemed. Hours passed, and Kaito grew restless. He saw other monks sitting in deep meditation, others drawing in the sand, and some contemplating the bamboo stick in their hands. But none seemed to have found the answer yet. As the day wore on, Kaito's frustration grew. He felt the weight of his own expectations, the pressure of the test, and the fear of failure. He had studied the teachings, memorized the sutras, and practiced diligently, but now, in the face of this simple task, he felt lost. With the sun nearing the horizon, Kaito sat down beneath a tall bamboo tree. He closed his eyes, trying to calm his mind, but his thoughts kept returning to the test. In his frustration, he snapped the bamboo stick in half and threw it aside. Suddenly, the sound of the bamboo breaking echoed through the forest. The sharp crack was followed by a deep silence. Kaito's breath caught in his throat as he opened his eyes. The broken pieces of bamboo lay on the ground, silent and still. But in that silence, Kaito heard something he hadn't noticed before: the absence of sound, the space between the noise. It was in this moment of silence that Kaito understood. The bamboo stick was not just an object, it was a metaphor for the mind. The answer was not in the stick itself, but in the space around it, the silence that allowed it to be heard. Kaito gathered the broken pieces of bamboo and returned to the temple, just as the sun dipped below the horizon. The other monks presented their sticks, some whole, some carved with intricate designs, some burned to ash. Each monk explained their interpretation, their understanding of Zen. When it was Kaito's turn, he simply placed the broken pieces of bamboo in front of the elders and bowed deeply. He said nothing, allowing the silence to speak for him. The elders looked at the pieces and then at Kaito. There was a long pause, and in that silence, the meaning of Kaito's action became clear. The abbot smiled, nodded, and announced that Kaito had shown the deepest understanding of Zen. The lesson of the whisper of the bamboo is one of simplicity and silence. In Zen, true wisdom is not about accumulating knowledge or mastering complex ideas. It is about experiencing the present moment fully and recognizing the profound in the simple. Kaito's journey teaches us that sometimes, the answers we seek cannot be found in words or explanations. They are found in the spaces between, in the silence that allows us to hear the truth. As we move through life, surrounded by noise and distractions, we are reminded that silence can be our greatest teacher. If this story resonated with you, take a moment today to embrace silence in your own life. Whether through meditation, a quiet walk, or simply sitting in stillness, allow yourself to experience the wisdom that silence can offer. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from a moment of Zen.